I have got a fight coming up, so we're now essentially in fight camp. That means that I am in the gym more so than usual, probably not, I'm here all the time. So it basically consists of pad work, I've got PTs, so I do a PT with Tommy once a week and a PT with Alice once a week.
So we've just booked a fight for Laura actually. We've been prepping for it for a few weeks now. With novice fights, it's actually a little bit harder to prepare for. So at this moment in time, all we're doing is we're just crisping up basics. We're getting good at moving forwards and moving backwards. So like when the day comes, if we feel like we need to charge in, we have the tools in the box. If we feel like we needed to step back, kick and move, we've also got a little bit of that in the toolbox as well. So it's a bit like making your fighters a bit of an all-rounder to start with, and that's where we're at with Laura at the moment.
My strength and conditioning I do with my coach, who is also my husband, which has its pros and its cons. Sometimes he's very hard to listen to, but it's all for the greater good.
Is that dropping out?
Hey?
Is that dropping out by then?
Not massively. Heavier.
One more set, do one more set, go heavier. If it's not dropping out, go heavier.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
Definitely.
Good. Good,
Yeah.
good.
We'll do PT sessions, I also do group sessions with him, so he focuses on the physical side, the mental side, and he has to deal with the emotional side. So I'd say the benefits of the strength and conditioning are huge. I feel like, in my opinion, you can see the difference between a fighter who does S&C and a fighter who doesn't do S&C. That being simple things like maybe your gas tank or your strength. It just helps to minimise the injuries because the training leading up to the fight can be quite intense. So emotions on fight day vary. Kind of comes in waves is probably the best way to describe it. For me, I can go quite quiet at times. I'm just kind of getting myself into the zone, ready for the fight. But there's a lot of kind of controlling your adrenaline, making sure it doesn't hit too soon. A lot of it is just riding the wave, and you know, we've chose to be in there, so keep moving.
And the winner is, in the blue corner, Kyra Mullen. Big shout out for Lucy Kyra in the red corner as well. Introducing, in the blue corner, fighting out of Storm.
So when we get to the venue on fight day, it's generally a case of we'll get in there, we'll find whichever room that we're going to be warming up in.
Just warms her up, yeah. So, yeah, warms her up. Makes her ready. Good for the mind as well, too, say, clap button on your armour.
So Tommy normally wraps my hands. He kind of knows where I'm at without really me needing to tell him. So if he needs to give me that little bit of reassurance or that kind of look of you're going to be fine, then he does that. It's very much just kind of getting through it and still keeping your nerves at bay, ready to just get into the ring. But obviously Tommy and Alice are always in the back.
because I've fought myself, I kind of know what she's feeling. And because I know Laura very well, I can see it in her face how she's feeling and whatever.
Alice is very good. Obviously, she's one of my really close friends as well, so she can tell by the look on my face whether she needs to say anything or whether she needs to leave me alone.
When I'm walking out, it's literally just tunnel vision. All I'm focused on is what's about to come next. When my opponent walks out, nothing else matters. I forget everybody in the room, I forget everything that's going on around me. I'm totally fixated on them.
This is yours, this. This is yours. Confident, very confident. She's going to come out fast. She's going to come out fast, okay?
You can't watch your fighter and just think that they're doing everything great, because then you can't figure out where you're at in the scorecard, so you've got to watch it almost like you're a judge.
Yeah, I'll step to your left.
Obviously in the corner, I've got Tommy there instructing me, giving me guidance, telling me, in this round, I need you to catch her, kick and sweep her. And I'm saying to myself, right, catch and sweep, catch and sweep. But it's always easier said than done.
And there was a moment where I could see, you know, a few punches hit her and there was a little element of shock in her eye. And this was the turning point. This was like, now we see what she's made of.
The adrenaline is pumping, you are trying to control your breath. I noticed that I made a bleed. That fuels the fire, that. You are in there, you want their blood. I gave a lot in that fight. I had to graft my arse off in that fight. So yeah, it ended in a draw. To me, it felt like a loss. I did have to kind of deal with the emotions that go with that. Had me down in the dumps for a few days, but you know, we pick ourselves back up and we go again.
At the end of the fight, when everything's said and done, that for me and for a lot of people, that is when the emotions start running. With the fight that Laura had in her and the will to keep going, she got that draw because she worked for it.
I remember going back upstairs after the fight and kind of trying to hold it together, but Alice was there, being one of my friends as well. It was one of those where I knew I could just let go if I needed to, and I did get a little bit upset. It's more a relief of the fight being over. Oh God. More of a relief of the fight being over. You've kind of given it everything, and you know, you can kind of rest for a little bit now, deal with the result as it is, take away the lessons that you learn and move on to the next and keep progressing.
Never write off the end goal too soon.
It's just a sport that anybody could do.
When I say that it feels like family when you walk into this gym, I am not exaggerating. It's like you've found a whole new group of people and you spend so much time here, especially as a fighter. It's just given me the opportunity to kind of put myself first and allow me to do something for myself.
I became a coach to be able to teach these skill sets to different people and allow them to learn these life-saving skills.
To have that confidence to be able to walk down the street and think, do you know what, I can handle myself if I need to. You have to learn to lose. You have to learn to understand that it's not a quick journey.
These stories are only a snippet into the reality of the world of women's fighting.